We still can't get in, and I don't think they sell Scooby snacks. We might need this clock. In old Western towns, the general store was the only place people could shop. We could use a crowbar or a claw hammer. A mechanical clock. Interesting. There must be another way in. Okay, gang, let's pry the clock loose and take it. Good job, everybody. Now we have the clock. I think the boys need some inspiration. Would you do it for a Scooby snack? That gives me an idea. Why don't we use the blanket to cover the snakes? We've got to find a way around it. Stop thinking with your stomachs. We've got to solve this mystery. Don't be silly. There has to be a good reason. Persistence, that's the name of the game. Let's keep at it. We'll solve this mystery. Keep searching. We're bound to find something. Ah! That means we're on the wrong track. It needs a clock to open. But it's a dry heat. I'm going to take off his gag. There you go. Jinkies, it's one of the keys. What if I count out 3 Scooby snacks? Fred, why don't you and Daphne stay here? The boys and I'll check out this one. We've got to look inside. Would some Scooby snacks help? Oh, for goodness sakes. How many Scooby snacks will it take this time? That must be where the other door leads, the general store. I'm sure we can find a home for these. We should try and fix it. Now that we have the handle, we can make the pump work. A small one, like you'd find in a padlock or a strongbox. All right. You were crossing names off your class list one by one as you scared them off. You wanted the town to be empty so that all of the gold would be yours. You left little clues all over town. A spur, a hawk feather. Looks like you were doing a lot of quick changes. It was the cassette player that tipped me off. You used it to play ghost sounds to frighten people away. Actually, it was Dolores the donkey that showed us the way. And believe me, I know a thing or two about glasses. You wanted to scare everyone away and steal the gold, but what you couldn't see was that it was wrong. Jinkies, this money is so old it's turned to dust. Yeah, like why the class list had all those names crossed out. You were scaring away your students one by one. Yeah, like why we found that hawk feather and your missing spur. I'll say, like that tape of ghost sounds, you were the only one with a tape player. Yeah, like the cowbell and the old map. I'll say, like the eye appointment and the blurry binoculars. Right, Shaggy, Scooby, and I will check out the sheriff's office. We'll be right back. It's the general store. It's the railroad station. Would you come along for 3 Scooby snacks? That's not the one. All we found is dirt. It's another one of those bricks. It's a red sewing patch. Now, where have I seen somebody with patches? We better back up. It was louder in the street. Let's keep going. We're running out of time. It seems to be some kind of time lock. That's right, Scooby. The clock is missing. Jinkies! Well, we'd better find a key. I have a feeling we need what's inside. The key has to fit one of these boxes. We've got to find out where it's coming from. The Brick in the Wall gang. They were wanted for robbery. It says here that they robbed a huge shipment of gold from the government. It's a wanted poster for the Faceless Rider. Sure we can. We just have to find some oil. How about if I give you 3 Scooby snacks? That did it! The box is unlocked. When all the sandbags lift up, the door should open. It's coming from under the stage.
We're crime solvers too. We call ourselves Mystery Inc.
It's time to declare this mystery solved. Which way should we go? Will you come along for some Scooby snacks? I know just the place, the old water trough. Let's do a little digging and see what we can find. It's an old-time soft drink, kind of like root beer. I would imagine. Probably. Please, Shaggy, not now. This looks like a cleaning cloth, the kind you use to clean your glasses. It's a reminder for an eye appointment. Somebody besides me needs their eyes checked. It's a feather. And if I'm not mistaken, it comes from a hawk. It's a set of handcuffs. I wonder who could have dropped these. It's a top-secret map. It shows how to get to Boot Hill from the tunnel. Perhaps something else. Listen, he's snoring a melody. If we play the bells in the right order, I'm sure he'll wake up. Don't worry, you can ride it as soon as you find a nickel. Gosh, I can hardly hear the moaning in here at all. According to this, the faceless rider was involved in a lot of gold robberies. It seems to be rusted. It will open if we get some oil. The cell door is stuck. I think it's rusted shut. Would you go in for 4 Scooby snacks? Would you do it for 2 Scooby snacks? We've got to get this trap door open. Keep trying. You must be here to capture the faceless rider. According to these footprints, we are not alone here. Will you come along for a Scooby snack? Not even for a Scooby snack?